What is going on in Haiti? Amidst jailbreaks, civil unrest, competition among rival gangs for control, and reports of cannibalistic groups, along with a president barred from re-entering the country, Haiti is in turmoil. Its tumultuous history, from its groundbreaking inception as the world's first state, born from a successful slave revolt, to subsequent struggles under dictatorial regimes and natural disasters, has brought it to this precarious point. Today, we delve into what is happening in Haiti and the pivotal historical factors that have led us here. We won't be going as far back as the Haitian Revolution, as we already covered that in a separate video, but we will go back to the 20th century, where from 1957 to 1986, Haiti was under the brutal dictatorial control of Francois Duvalier, and later his son Jean-Claude Duvalier. Francois Duvalier, also known as Papa Doc, was a Haitian politician who served as president of Haiti from 1957 until his death in 1971. He rose to power during a period of political instability and quickly consolidated his authority through a combination of political maneuvering, repression, and the establishment of a personality cult. Duvalier's regime was characterized by authoritarianism, human rights abuses, and the more unique feature of a promotion of voodoo symbolism to legitimize his rule. He centralized power within his own hands, effectively eliminating any opposition and establishing a brutal dictatorship. One of Duvalier's most notorious legacies was the creation of the Tonton Macoute, a paramilitary force named after a mythical boogeyman in Haitian folklore. The Tonton Macoute served as Duvalier's enforcers, responsible for maintaining order through violence, intimidation, and terror. Under Duvalier's rule, the Tonton Macoute operated with impunity, instilling fear and quashing any opposition to his regime. They abducted, tortured, and executed thousands of Haitians on mere suspicion of opposing the governing regime. Their presence permeated every aspect of Haitian society, further entrenching Duvalier's grip on power and perpetuating a culture of fear and repression. Jean-Claude Duvalier, or Baby Doc, would succeed his father Francois as the president of Haiti in 1971 following his father's death. At the time of Francois' passing, Jean-Claude was just 19 years old. His ascension to power was orchestrated by a group of advisors and military officials who sought to maintain the Duvalier dynasty's grip on Haiti. The Haitian government, military, and Tonton Macoute, loyal to the Duvalier family, supported Jean-Claude's rise to presidency. Despite his young age and lack of experience, Jean-Claude was effectively installed as the new leader of Haiti, continuing his father's authoritarian regime. In 1986, Jean-Claude was ousted from power, marking the end of his regime in Haiti. Following his departure, there were efforts to dismantle the Tonton Macoute. However, despite official disbandment, the Tonton Macoute remained a formidable presence, retaining significant influence and power within Haitian society. Their deep-rooted connections and covert operations rendered them difficult to disarm entirely, sowing the seeds for the insecurity and instability in the years to come. Additionally, the dissolution of the Duvalier-era military was attempted by the new government, aiming to break free from the repressive forces of the past. Yet, much like the Tonton Macoute, the military's hold on power proved resilient. While formally disbanded, remnants of the military retained their weapons and maintained a large degree of autonomy, posing challenges to the fledgling democratic institutions seeking to establish authority. These groups, which included remnants of the notorious Tonton Macoute and other loyalist factions, persisted as menacing forces in Haitian society. Exploiting the power vacuum and weakening institutional structures, they morphed into powerful political criminal networks, wielding control over swaths of territory and terrorizing civilians. Their activities critically destabilized the fragile post-Duvalier governments, hindering efforts to rebuild and establish the rule of law. As the influence of these Duvalier-linked armed groups persisted, ordinary Haitians sought to navigate the chaos by forming their own self-defense gangs. These grassroots movements emerged as a response to the pervasive insecurity and violence gripping the nation. Initially serving as protectors within their own communities, these gangs gradually expanded their scope and power, eventually eclipsing the influence of the Duvalier remnants. Their ascent marked a significant shift in Haiti's social and political landscape as they became formidable actors in their own right. However, as the proliferation of gangs and the breakdown of state authority posed a profound challenge to governance in Haiti, rampant corruption and dysfunction within the government facilitated the entrenchments of criminal elements within state institutions. Some gangs established covert alliances with corrupt officials, while others recruited directly from the ranks of the police and military. This blurring of lines between criminal enterprises and government agencies further undermined public trust and perpetuated a cycle of violence and impunity in Haiti. The precarious situation in Haiti took a devastating turn following the catastrophic earthquake of 2010, which inflicted widespread destruction and claimed over 100,000 lives. The ensuing cholera outbreak further compounded the nation's woes, overwhelming its already fragile infrastructure and exacerbating the humanitarian crisis. With the government teetering on the brink of collapse, Haiti found itself grappling with unprecedented challenges as it struggled to recover from the dual disasters. Amidst this backdrop of societal upheaval, long-standing political tensions reached unprecedented heights, threatening to plunge the nation into further turmoil. Faced with a barely functional government and escalating inter-party rivalries, Haiti's main political factions began to seek alliances with powerful criminal gangs. In exchange for providing these gangs with impunity from the law, the political parties effectively enlisted them as their own private militias, reminiscent of the infamous Tonton Macoute regime. This symbiotic relationship between politicians and gangs created a volatile dynamic, with both factions vying for control and influence over Haiti's future direction. Over more recent years, some pivotal events have led directly to the events that we are seeing unfolding today. In 2010, a former policeman turned gang boss, Jimmy Barbecue Cherizier, managed to unite the major pro-ruling party gangs into a single coalition called the G9 Alliance. The G9 began using their combined power to significantly expand their territory, all while being given political cover. At this point, Haiti was already witnessing an unprecedented gang war. In 2011, Haiti faced another pivotal moment with the assassination of President Jovenel Moïse. This event sent shockwaves through the nation, plunging it into further uncertainty and instability. Ariel Henry, who succeeded Moïse as president, assumed office amidst suspicions of his involvement in the assassination plots, adding to the turmoil gripping the country. The transition of power to Henry was fraught with tensions, particularly with groups like the G9 Alliance, who had close ties to Moïse. These factions harbored mistrust towards Henry's leadership and began to openly challenge his governments. Notably, Cherizier's gang seized control of a vital oil terminal, using it as leverage to demand Henry's resignation. The standoff highlighted the deep divisions within Haitian society and the fragility of the political landscape. Despite efforts to negotiate a solution, the government's inability to effectively address the challenges posed by groups like the G9 Alliance underscored its weakening grip on power. The situation revealed a stark reality. Haiti's governance was at an all-time low, struggling to assert authority and maintain stability in the face of escalating tensions and violence. As Haiti entered 2022, the ongoing gang warfare between the G9 Alliance and their rival gangs also escalated to new heights. Adding to the chaos, disillusioned civilians formed anti-gang vigilante groups targeting not only gang members, but also law enforcement officers and soldiers, many of whom were suspected of collaborating with the gangs. This interwoven conflict spiraled into a complex web of gang warfare, vigilantism, and government struggle, with the G9 emerging as the dominant force amidst the chaos. Cherizier, the leader of the G9 Alliance, capitalized on his gang's growing power to pursue increasingly ambitious political goals. His brazen actions included preventing President Henry from returning to Haiti during a diplomatic trip to Kenya in late February. In a bold move aimed at undermining the government's authority, Cherizier orchestrated a massive jailbreak to liberate imprisoned allies and repeatedly attempt to seize control of the country's main international airports. While the government has managed to maintain control of the airport so far, Cherizier's actions suggest a larger scheme at play. There are growing concerns that he may be leveraging the power of the G9 Alliance to orchestrate a coup, although his ultimate intentions remain ambiguous. The situation remains fluid and volatile, with Haiti teetering on the brink of further political upheaval and uncertainty as Cherizier's power and influence continue to expand. At the time of recording this video, the latest development is the announcement of Prime Minister Ariel Henry's resignation amidst weeks of escalating pressure and violence. The unfolding events leave uncertainty lingering over the future trajectory of the situation, with only time holding the answers to its unfolding outcome.